ka mmiri anyị enwulu ka ọkụ manya anyụkọrọ ka ọkụ
ihe adịrị onye a mma ọ dịbagoro onye a mma gụọ bụ mmadụ nkịtị si ebe ọzọ mekere maka anyị na-arụrụ ekwensị ọrụ bịafanye aka ọjọọ na ya ibe aha daa ụtarị dị ya ọbụ ọgwụ anyị nwa na-apịa ọgwụ anyị nwa na-apịa nwanne ịtarị ejire ga-abụ ụgbọ mmiri ịtarị ọnwụ ọhịa na-azụ isi
Okay, I can cite bam bam bam. It be like say bam 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 just there for hang there, and I can see Ezigbo Adade Olama. My fire in the media. You're welcome, ma. Ezigbo Adade, you're welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna carry go. The microphone is yours.
Ụmụ Chineke ekene m unu. Hey, ekene nwoke na nwaanyị na ndị mbụ na ndị egede. Kene Chukwu okike abịa ma na this good news. Ife nna akpa ha nche niile wụ ndị ụchụ ka ha wụ ndị azịgba. In short, ọ dị ka ha ọgụlụ mkpụrụ obi m ọnụ. Were ihe dị n'ime ya. Chineke anyị nwe mmeri, ụmụ Chukwu anyị nwe mmeri. Anyị nwe mmeri ya awụ nke anyị. Ọ karịghị otu a. Ka ekesi ya achụtụ di ya. Ka ekesi ya achụpụ ya ebe ahụ. Onye enwe time iji wete bleaching cream. Ọ time ibu hazi file ndị oji ikpe a ka o ya enwe. Ọka mụ otu o si ka o nwezie time wee take care of his body. Eze bleaching cream ọfụma nwa ọzọ ya na-eji stọọbụ ya nụ. Ana m gwa anya si ya wele azị. Ọ gbara iwe nawa. Na ọ sapụla ya buruzie wee napụ ezinụlọ ya. The only thing na-agwa nwoke ma kọrọ in white ka snow nwunye ya make sure na aka ya dị ọcha. Na ọnwụ na aka ya adịghị ọcha. Ọnwụ na awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọrọ na this their candidate years is 2-3 years. Ya nwa ya anọghị ụwa tụ ụwa ya niile. And ka ọ na-ebu ya na ka ọ na-eke ya ezinụlọ ya. It was na abomination ka m kpọrọ ya ọrụ. Obi adịghị m mma. Obi dị m mma na ọ resign go. Mana obi adịghị m mma na afụfụ ọ tara ụmụ Biafra. Suffer na isi niile anyị suffer. O nwere ndị nwere BP because of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị adịghị bụ BP before. Because of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Kidnap na olule ha lelie. Ha wee bịa develop BP. Ha yaba ya ha na ya bụ. O nwere ndị nwụrụ because of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu condition today. Many people. So, the pen ndị a niile onu o si apụ ka o si bu ha ncha niile ana na bie. Onye ha ncha niile for A to Z. Ọnwụ sọnsị ya. Ekene m ụnụ ụmụ Chineke ka njedewegoro ebe a.
Ndewo. Ndewo ezigbo dada. Pastor Bambam, are you there? Pastor Bambam, are you there? You know there. Okay, make I put more salt. If we remember very well, ask yourself, this man wey say Ewu died lawyer. Tell me one case where him don't win, where be record. Like if you talk of Mike Ozekhome now, he get record. Wetin be fine Ejiofor record. It was there. My people that talk say you two the circumlate, you know me. At all on 9 wars pass. Okay. Now because if they make noise for background, that make me meet you. Oh yeah, now you have the mic.
I dey inside. Actually, they ask me whether I dey here. If I dey talk, you supposed to mute me now. Make you know say I dey here.
No, and I forget say I meet you because you were giving us some background noise.
My camera no dey work. I don't know why. So that's why I had to
But your voice
do
is
that. I'm in
work.
the train.
Your voice
I
is
know.
work.
That's why you don't know say I dey talk because you mute me. My voice dey work, but my camera no dey work.
Okay.
Umuchimeke.
I'm Azanka. I know the answer.
Ụmụ achịkọta ekwu ọnụ ụmụ okoko our leader is in high spirit. Idiotic man done and dusted ewu elebe ọ nọ ọ ga-apụtakwa ọ ga-agakwa n'ukwu mango o kwesịrị ịga o kwesịrị ịga o kwesịrị ịga n'ukwu mango ga announce ọrụ anyị ya gwa anyị yes Simon Ekpa have given me the knockout. O kwesịrị ịga n'ukwu mango ga announce ya. Biafrans, this is one of the celebrations we are going to be having this year. All of them that said our leader will not be free, all of them that said Biafra will not come, one after the other, we are sidelining all of them, and our vote of no confidence have made sense to you now. You understand what we mean? Once Biafra rejects you, you will never return. Never ever. My people, I am on the train. Let me not allow the noise to disturb you. I am happy that we are winning and we must continue. I greet all my comrades on the platform. I observe all the protocol. One love, my people. We move. Hey.
There, whoa. Mazi 555 Vision, are you there?
Hey, all
You're
hail
welcome.
Biafra. This is the time you say all hail Biafra.
There,
It's the
whoa.
real time to say all hail Biafra. Adade Orama, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra, everyone.
247, all hail Biafra. Chuk Survivor, all hail Biafra. Biafran Battle Cry, all hail Biafra. Vam Vam Vam, all hail Biafra. United, Biafra United, all hail Biafra. Everybody, all hail Biafra, lovers of freedom. Do you want me to speak in the level of Umu Chineke, or do you want me to speak as a barrister?
Anyone you want, you are welcome.
Do you know these people touch the lion tail? They touch the lion tail using the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran freedom as a caricature and a business. That is one thing. And that message where you see the end is 500,000 recruited Irans. He asked Ejiofor, can you come down to the level of Umu Chineke? When Ejiofor was speaking jargons called British English, vocabularies, undiluted English, then that guy that used to wear big specs, he said, barrister, can you come down to the level of Umu Chineke so that they can be able to understand the kind of English coming out of your mouth? Then he said, yes, that you know that we are overstudied. That is the reason he is trying now to come down to the level of Umu Chineke. Umu Chineke, do you know that today the chain has broken and we are celebrating it? And I say, all hail Biafra, all Umu Chineke. We are celebrating high time because our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, will be free very, very soon. Because our people say, if you don't know where rain start beating you, you will never know where the rain will stop beating you. Our leader entered what they call one chance. You understand? How can a lawyer be attending court? The lawyer will forget his book and the files. You understand? But when we started this agitation, they said that we are miscreants, we are jobless people, we are this and we are that. But when they see that that man which Obasanjo referred and they told Nigerian government that you people made the greatest mistake by arresting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because you don't know That boy, you know, we speak the language according to how it is, though, so that when you want to quote me, you quote what you heard. Obasanjo says that boy in Finland is the most dangerous. That is the language which Obasanjo said. He said, Nnamdi Kanu only have microphone, spreading the news. But if you people want to stop Biafra agitation, go and carry that boy. You see this guy. You see him there? He said, go and carry that guy. That is the guy. That is the reason you see they put $50,000 bounty, $100,000 bounty. Then the other one, you can ask Gogo about the black chick, which they placed on the head of Biafran Prime Minister. They says anybody who can bring him dead or alive is ready to receive the black chick, $300 and something million. You understand? And the small time, all of them bounce out to celebrate that he has been arrested. Today, our Prime Minister is here. And finally, he is the universal ambassador for peace, which you know that when you count the Jupiter, you count the Mars, you count the moon and the all surface of this earth, that the Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile is the ambassador of universe when you come to the time of peace. And for this reason, that's why we started. Do we speak in the language of Homo Chineke, or do we speak as barristers? Because they say that all of us are miscreants, but they don't know that Obatobie, he says, some of you don't know whom he is, but within small time, you will know whom he is. And from our Rise News and the channel television, they give us information that Simon Obatobie Ikpoki, the spiritual son of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, his disciple, is a local government councillor in Helsinki, and he's also a qualified lawyer, a human rights activist. And for this reason, we are telling you that Ikpoki is a name of a deity in Biafran land. And as we are welcoming Chuk survival, because we will do everything to survive, while we will go on battling and crying. If they mess up, we will hear call her bell with a van van van, and the just real will be real 24/7. 247 will be there 24/7, and the Sona Parawa will analyze it. And the other Orama will tell the other people, you know, Emeka Livingstone, I am a daddy Orama. You cannot do anything. I am loved by the people. So this is the thing. So if you want us to speak now in the level of Homo Chineke or in the language of the barristers, then we have to celebrate today from Kanu to Kanu. Thank you.
No, okay, we have the Honorable Minister Survivor. You're welcome. We know they hear you, fine man with open teeth.
Thank you, my fellow comrades. I appreciate everybody. It is a long-awaited news. Finally, here it is. This is just the beginning of the celebration. It's just the beginning of the victory. All this while, we have been fighting a very strong and tough battle. And this one is a top notch. This one is the stone that breaks the camel's back. After this one, and you still expect us to come and kneel down and begin to tell you where to follow. That means your own case is irredeemable. We can't help you. We will get you a special deliverance when we get to Biafra. Finally, the answer to the whole question has come. When we say that we are working with the chosen one.
Please let me, today is celebration. Allow me to 247, please. There is somebody here, Chika Ejimole, write something. Please bring this notice. He says here, that boy in Finland, bring it for the whole world to know what is happening today. Please let it come to the notice, please. True survival are very, very solid because today we have to, because the chain has broken. The camel back, the hunchback of the camel has been broken. Automatic. Thank you.
Go on, I'm looking for it. Shika, go on, Shuks, I'm looking for it.
Thank you, my beloved brother. You see,
yes,
that is the answer that some people have been looking for. Our work has been made easy. Everything we have been doing all this while, every speech we have been making, all the nights, vigils, all the work we are doing, finally, the answer has come. Our Prime Minister has been warning, do not fight me. I am not here for you. He has been warning, I am not here for you. Don't fight me. Whatever strength I have, I reserve it for the enemy. I remember a time when our Prime Minister told him, if you know what is good for you, just take the remaining little respect that remains for you. Take it and go. If you still have any. Quietly, take the remaining little respect that you have and go. But the funny thing is that people never learn a lesson. They don't learn a lesson. The question, some people will say, once, what is no man he what is it? Only encourage we say that from that one he will learn. He wouldn't be go. But what we see today are people who don't learn from what happens to others. They don't learn. They don't learn. And after this one, anyone that is still having a doubt after this one, you don't waste your time to listen to something. We don't have to waste our time on anybody anymore. We don't have to waste our time. The long-awaited answer, finally, this is another crown, another title have been added to the title that we have already. Another title have been added. So if you are still doubting, this Biafra is going to come in 2023. If you are still doubting, maybe you meet me personally for deliverance. I can deliver you on that one. But I'm very, very sure that in 2023, if you have not packed your bag and baggages, I'm already on the plane moving. See you in Biafra. Thank you, my fellow brothers and my fellow comrades.
You're welcome.
Oh, one day.
Repeat this message from our Prime Minister now. Repeat it so that people will know.
How?
Now that is the person who is the eye. Now let the people know.
No, do them as you want to do justice to it.
Okay, the volume cannot come out.
No, we they hear you. I say make you do justice to the comment now.
No, not that one. There is that advertisement you are showing there, where our Prime Minister is showing.
No, I put this one because of shoes. Pack your luggages. You see the flight is steaming.
247, you are dangerous more than any other person.
Are they inside the flight already?
Yes.
If you never ready, make it there. No worry. See,
yes,
you see, at the sun they shine for there. People are going home. So
yes,
confirm.
Inspiration on what you beg. I for all be here. All be is here too.
Yes. Let me put this. Let us listen to this one before.
This is the one I'm requesting.
You go join us.
No volume. No volume.
No volume.
Nigeria government in IPOB He became the eye of Umahi. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eye.
Okay.
Ejiofor entered.
Just a moment, because
the Nigeria government in IPU. He became the eye of Umahi in Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPU. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPU, and Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPU. He became the eye of Umahi in Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPU. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPU, and Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPU. He became the eye of Umahi in IPU.
Okay, Wada, go on.
Hello, Biafrans. How you doing? Greetings, everybody. I hope everybody's family is alright. Yes. Today I'm happy to hear this, but honestly, I really waited for it for the longest. Like I've been screaming, fire him, sack him, terminate him, and the family should have the right to. I know Nnamdi is a leader of the nation, but when it comes to situations like this, and you see as a family that somebody that is supposed to have his best interest at heart is sabotaging all efforts, you should have let him go, cut him loose like forever ago. Anyway, it's never too late. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And better late than never.
Exactly.
So I'm so happy. I'm so glad because to me, as I was shown, God saw him as a clown because he thought he was smart. But God allowed his plans to work out so that there will be reading, there will be cleansing, there will be reestablishment of people and positions that will really help Nnamdi, because Nnamdi, when he comes out, he will get the clearer picture of what's going on. All the mastermind from the death of Ikonso till the kidnap of Nnamdi in an African nation to even make Nnamdi to leave a safe place to come to an African country. Oh, it was this guy, Ejiofor. He was not just the eye, he was the nose, the ear, the brain, the property of everything. But today, the family has taken the step in the right direction. I hope they sustain it, making sure they cut off all ties he has towards Nnamdi, because that will keep Nnamdi safer. That man, he loves money more than life. That man, he loves bleaching more than anything in life. He would do anything to get the money to maintain bleaching. And that's what people should understand. That man is a devil incarnate. Please, let's just keep praying that he severs some ties completely, like totally 110%, because Nnamdi is getting the clearer picture as we speak. Like he has had the visions, but now it's like overall showing like a cinema. God is playing it out to Nnamdi, because at first he was shown this, but Nnamdi was not understanding. He didn't even believe this guy can do this to him. He didn't believe he could have the heart to sell him like a chicken to this man crying like a moon, like a cow there at Senate, begging for crumbs from the Senate. Look at them, all of them. Total failure, outcomes everywhere. I thank God they did what they did, and the vote of no confidence finally shaped this silly devil head. Let's keep going. We are getting there. So, regards to all of you media teams, regards to other you all and everybody. I hope we all keep faith. We will get there. Like I keep saying, we will get there. We will get there. Also, it's just just tiny thing. We are there already. Of course, the cargo was there when we had our Biafra independence. Oh, that's what we will be counting in the nearest future. Just get it. We will be remembering. Oh, last year it was like this. 2 years ago it was like this. One hand from one of them will just say, yeah, it is, and that's it. Mark today's words, because that's what I was showing. It will just one hand. That's why I keep writing one hand across the pond. That one hand will just say, you will start at an important national place and say, I support the declaration of Biafra, and that's it. The whole world will come. That's it. It's getting to that place. We are having shape. You know, when something is shapeless, people will look at it anyhow. Now, Biafra has had shape. Oh, when that shape, like, and when I figure 8 in Biafra, yeah, was the game is here, the head, which I am Biafra. Blessings to all of you, and God keep protecting you. God bless you.
Thank you. Ezibota Ademma. Ndewo. Thank you. Okay, the house remains. We move. Today, this program na open program. So if you want to contribute anything and you are in this studio, I beg, you are free. Because go on.
Yeah, we take permission because we have rules and regulations.
Wow.
You know, when you are doing something, our people says, Ejiofor, you know, when you are fighting a just cause, equity, justice, and fairness, and otherwise, if you go to my Facebook, you will see where I seal Simon Ekpa with all powers that governs this universe. It is there hanged. Almost 2 years there. It's there hanged. You know, because you listen to somebody whom your heart is get more convinced, you know, someone who speak according to body language. Before you can be convinced, we used to think, we ask, how can somebody be given order from Radio Biafra? You don't have anything to contribute in IPOB. You use fake account telling us that we don't have to do anything. We told you, let us listen to Simon Ekpa. You forbidden us not to listen to Simon Ekpa. Today, it has been well official that 500,000 recruited Iraqs has been demoted, automatic. And we are 555 Vision, 555 Vision YouTube. And we have revelation that we will write the Afghan Bible. All this thing that is happening is being registered inside our disco duros, you know, because we are still living inside the Old Testament. When Biafra comes, then that is when Africa will enter their New Testament. We are still under Old Testament. Jesus Christ says, say to the people, seek ye first the kingdom of God. And he also says, build your house on a solid rock in Biafran land, where Yorubas will not destroy your house in Lagos, where Yorubas and the Fulani will not destroy your house in Abuja. Build your house on a solid rock in Biafran land, and seek ye first the kingdom of God. Every other thing you are praying inside church will be added unto you. And he said, oh Lord, let thy kingdom come. And he only made us to understand that he was referring to Biafra. Then we ask all those people who has been fighting against Nnamdi Kanu, they say that he's a smoker. They say that he is a scammer. Don't you know that Nnamdi Kanu has once become a scammer before Simon Ekpa? Those are the kind of bodies we have been carrying. And we came to understand those people who came and dumped themselves inside DOS are the same people who say they love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu more than the people who preach the gospel of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to them. Today, their chief Ejiofor that can go to court without document. He went to court and they asked a judge, please, okay, today you are extending his case, but to the Federal High Court of Nigeria have said, discharge and acquitted him. Nigerian Court of Authority discharged and acquitted him. The State Court of Authority have discharged and acquitted him, and they ordered the Nigerian government to pay him $1 billion. Human rights organization of the whole world, which is the War Court, says discharge and acquit him and they compensate him. Ejiofor went to court without no document in his hands. No document whatsoever in his hands. And he was telling the court that, yes, you want to prolong the case, but do you have the document with you? That he just coming from somewhere, he don't have any document. To come and defend someone with high profile. High profile. That's why when I come here, I say,
even no profile person, you dare not go to court without.
How can you go to court? You know, that's why you see that language where he says, we are that guy in England that says that whenever they need someone, they will assassinate him and kill him once. The other one in Vienna with the 7,000 teeth, he says that the day he hated Simon Ekpa was the day when Simon Ekpa says, Onyendu, if you are looking for 100 men, I am 50. Count 50 in me and look for extra 50. That was the reason he hated Simon Ekpa. And this is what DOS coordinator and the zonal coordinator want to convince this kind of brain to follow. You understand? They said, go and attack Simon Ekpa. That is the only option we have. We should not listen to him. We should not share his program. Neither should we comment. We ask him, but why? How can you choose enemy for me? Ndị Igbo used to say, you can only introduce a brother to me, but you cannot introduce a friend to me. And in as much as you cannot introduce a friend to me, neither will you choose who will become my enemy. This is what we told them in the meeting, face to face, and they write our sanction. The people they wrote our sanction together in Nigeria, all of them has been assassinated. That time, Nsima is still here. We made program and sent to Simon Ekpa. We say, Chike is authoring, is writing the certificate of those 100 men, which Mazen Nnamdi demanded. That is how it come today. And when we found out that Ejiofor is the eye of Nigerian government, after having what he called a sensitive meeting, he called it a sensitive meeting with the Igbo elites representing Nigeria. Then, from after that sensitive meeting, Gento was killed as his PA. Ikonso was killed before that time, and some of ESM members begin to vanish. We ask a deep question because when they brought Bible to Africa, they say they will teach you how to read and write, but they are not going to teach you how to think and how to ask questions. The question is what we have come to ask, because our people say the fools can also grow old, and the traveler is more wiser than the gray-haired man. Thank you, Full 247, for this minute until I return. Thank you.
Make Biafra great again is here. Okay, before let's give Make Biafra great microphone, I beg. After her, then anybody can pick it. Make Biafra great, you take the mic.
Mazi, thank you. Good evening, good morning, good night, everybody, depending where you are. Well, it's a great development. A lot of people want this thing to happen fast, but the way God works and the way things unfold, he does it in a way that it will be so glaring that, this is the truth. Where I became uncomfortable was when I learned, I don't know how true, that Ifeanyi's wife worked with DSS. Then how can your wife be working with the enemy of Biafra? And all these things were happening to Mazi. you know. And again, we also saw his political poster. But from onset, I know that that guy is not genuine. You know, the day they lock out some people at the court, they will not allow people to come over there or have a video in a court. You know, all manner of stuffs. Then coupled with the time our prime minister exposed him, and that gentle interview and the burning of his car. You just know that the guy is a crook. But thank God it happened and it's happening now. So we shouldn't say, why didn't it happen since? You know, some of these people, they don't go, ordinary. Maybe he has been doing some things on the family of Mazi, so Mazi Onyendu. So they don't discover that he's the problem. Because these evil people, they will do and mask themselves. So that even if you pray or something, it takes God to reveal who is the enemy behind the scene. So Ifeanyi Ejiofor, not just only eyes of the government, he's the enemy behind the scene in IPOB. And thank God today that we have this good news coming to IPOB. So let's still put our hands together and also pray in our different ways that God will reveal more enemies behind the scene. As they come, they keep falling. As they come, they keep falling because their intentions are not clear. You cannot serve devil and God at the same time. You cannot be here and there. So everybody have to declare their stand because many people will still be exposed. So thank you. No, not too much. Thank you all, her brothers. I don't want to use that Muchineke of Ifeanyi again. And may the spirit of those Ifeanyi Ejiofor kill haunt him and his generation. He will never have no peace nor rest. These are people's family members, their husband, their children that he killed just for his own personal gain. May the spirit of the fallen Biafran heroes run after Ifeanyi Ejiofor, hunt him down, and so shall it be. Thank you, everyone.
Somebody wanted to say something before. Omega, they go.
Can I just say something because I want to run somewhere before when you were.
Carry go.
Is that okay? Okay. You see. Sorry. Okay, I should go on. Okay. You see, choose. I see you. I see Adam. All of you are great people. All of you. I'm saying, 555. I see all of you. Bam 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 was here before. Let me tell you, all of you are great. All of us are super. Ịma na o nwere ndị Chineke na-eji were eme akwarụ ngwa ọrụ anyị nwa unu nwa. People that reason with the brain. Ịma na Chineke na-ekesi onye ọbụla nye onye ọbụla their own faculty, thinking faculty, and allow you to use it. You, all of you, are using it, used it judicially, and may Elohim continue to strengthen each and every one of you. Everywhere you are lacking, Elohim will replenish it. Wherever you is leaking, God will patch it, seal it, make sure that things are working for all of us. Because what they wanted is for all of us here to vanish away. Because Nigerian government brought money and give to all of them. From Ejiofor to Uchemefo, and when they spread the ego, for when I got to thinking that I want, we fizzle out away. But they do not know that now, if a Chineke, that Elohim said, is the one that is always going to happen. So I just want to say, may you, Jidene Kunuji, all of you, comrades, not here. Let us finish up. This war is over. I salute you. I have to run.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
One day. Hey.
Thank you, my brother. Our Prime Minister Nadina I don't like egwu.
Bora you go be there, mwa.
Neme ife na di ekwomume. Neme ife na omume ọ na-eme ife na-adịghị ekwe omume ife na-adịghị ekwe omume ife na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Hey, na nke a karịrị akarị. This kind of news ọ na-enye m joy. Ọ na-enye m ezigbote joy. Because no tene nchọka Chukwu okike abịa ma fọọ ha ike. And ọ ya afọ ha one by one o bidogo ọrụ. Ụmụ Chineke ọkwa unu ma ọ nọ ọnọdụ ka okwu nkwu today. Because ya times ihe na-anọkịta iwe a na-ewe m. And iwe na-ewe nụ na ọnwụ na ncheta ihe na-emenụ. Cheta omume ndị atụkwasara ndị agha asị na atụkwasara afọ obi by then na-eme deti na-agba m anya mmiri. Advice nna ọnụ asị nka mpụta kwuo okwu. Kedu ka nwanne mmadụ onye isi nọ nwanne gị onye isi nọ gị because nwere nọ na ụdị nsogbu a tụkwasara gị obi with you na ife ọnwụ na-eme n'elu na ihe agbatara ya ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ wụrụzie ego nwa ahụ atụkwasara obi a sị na with you na ihe agbatara m ọsọ enyemaka ka m ọ wụrụzie n'ọgwụ nwa onye ya enye m nsogbu ahụ ya ewetara m nsogbu ahụ ntụkwasara gị obi na ọnwụ na nwe na ihe agbatara m ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ wụrụzie ego nwa onye si egbu m nụ mbọsị anya mmiri gbara m na nke ikpeazụ a ịma dat na ama m dat na obi niile gwara m dat na ndị ama ife na-emenụ and ha bịa prove olu m ihe. Kedu ka your leader agwa gị gị na ahụ adịghị ya ị nwere idea na ahụ adịghị ya Ifeanyi Ejiofor mana ahụ adịghị awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Kedu effort ya ka awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu je unu
effort ya wụ Key Simon Ekpa.
Effort ya wụ Key Simon Ekpa o fedi ya mkpa. Kedu effort ya ịkpọ ndị dọkịta were je even Ifeanyi Ejiofor ịbịa gwagodu Biafra na ahụ adịghị awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu anụtụbeghị m ya n'ọnụ ya before. Oge ahụ na ọpụta ọsọ ya ụmụ Chineke nke ahụ na ife nna akpa ahụ nkakwụ ime o nwere nkakwụ na ahụ ọ na-atago ọ na-abụghị ọnụ ọ ife Ifeanyi Ejiofor na ndị otu ya nwụ ọ na-atago ọ na-afụghị ọnụ ya ma bifo chi ụtụtụ ifu na ikiri ọkpago na oke mba oke atariko chichicha anaghị ya ka ezi mgbe ọ tara gị mara ị nweghị ike ịzọdo nwe ọkpa naanị ọ ife Ifeanyi Ejiofor na ndị otu ya niile wụ nyụọ anyụ ihe ha anyụ gbuo agbụ ihe ha agbọpụwa n'ụzọ ihe ha apụ ịnọsi ike ebe ị nọ ụlọ odudu ya wụ odudu na-ata efi onye ifefe ncha niile wụ odudu na-ata efi ihe ewerela ihe eji dọkịta jee ka ị gwọọ nwanne nke gị onye nke kpọrọ akpọ je unu blọkụ ọnya since ahụ ndị a blọkụrụ ya blọkụ Aloy Ejimakọ na nwanne awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onwe ndị dọkịta ha kpọ wee je onwebeghị dọkịta ha kpọ wee je nya ifemachọ ka ọ nwụọ ndị ekpere ha niile onwere nke chọọ ka awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta maka ha ma na ọnwụ na ọ pụta na alụ ya emefa ma ndị DOS ha ncha niile eziokwu ya apụta eziokwu ahụ ha chọọ ka Biafra mara bịa hụ na awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta eziokwu ahụ ya apụta. So ha na-eme everything ka ha frustrate ka ọ nwụọ that place ka eziokwu ahụ wee hapụ ịpụta. Chineke wee gwa ha sị ha dat na asị ife ọzọ ha mere onye ka nji za ha na-asụ ọfọ ụzọ ọzọ ịsụ ọfọ ndị adịghị sọpọtụ Biafra ị na-asụ ọfọ ma ndị lere awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ma ndị aka dị na ụmụazị be ya na-egbuchasị na-etinye ya n'ọfọ mpụ na alụrụ ala niile ji ụmụazị IPOB ị na-etinye n'ọfọ, ma ndị osi imi na-etinye n'ọfọ, ma ndị nzu abalị a na-etinye n'ọfọ. Onye dị alụrụ ala niile si tinye ya n'ọfọ, onye ibi nọ itinye nke ahụ efevọgụ na ọfọ. Ọ dịghị pọsịbụl, ọ bụrụ ka esi asụ ọfọ. Mana a gwara ha sadat na ọfọ ha niile ahụ ebe enweghị ike ịsụnye, amaghị mba enyere ha aka sụrụ ha ya ọfụma. Ebe belivu na ose ọjị dị eji iji ifele, mụnwa na onwe m belivu kwa na ose ọjị dị eji iji ifele. Ife awụ omenala Igbo, ife ndị Igbo ji eje, ọ ife anyị ji akpọpụ ndị chi anyị, ndị Chukwu okike abịa, ọ ife anyị ji ekpele Chukwu. So onwere onye awụ sọnsọ ya nwere ike ije wee kpọpụ Chineke. Mana ị na-ekwu nke ọma, ị na-asịkwa na nke ọma ahụ na ọ bụrụ mụrụ nwa na-eme ka nsoro rie ya. Ị na-ekwu nke ọjọọ, ị marakwa na nke ọjọọ ahụ na nsoro na-eme nke ọjọọ ka nsoro ketekwa oke ife ọjọọ dị n'ime ya. O nweghị ebe ịgbacha nke mara agụnụ werezie nke mara onye ọzọ tichie. Ọkwa iflawa dịda Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, eziokwu dị n'ime ya emesi pụta, and ụmụ Biafra ya emecha mara nke wee eziokwu. Ekene m ụmụ Chineke ka anyị jedokwa ebe a na-egekwa ntị na anyị na-akọ na-eje ka anyị nwekwa ndidi esi na ike ụmụ Chukwu. Kene m ụnụ.
Ndewo. Okay. Honorable Sonny, you did there. Give us your voice. If you dare. If you know there.
Must be I of Nigeria. In I all the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the army. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB.
We move, we continue. So, my wonderful people, it be like say, I don't know if Umada is still coming online this evening, but to tell you the truth, we don't try. We go try, make we summarize so that we go fit come back online again. And I don't know if the PM will come, but whether PM come or no come, we go to come online as they do before. So my people, I don't know, I think we should be doing our final submissions before we go. So many things today to talk about, and only time to talk about it in the morning when I wake up. Then me I begin to see news. I see MFL where they pack money come up for a house, money where they go use trailer pack come out. New money. I see the other boy when they put for prison. He don't dey there, don't become man. 24 years, he don't even forget where he come from. So many things there. So many things are happening. So Biafrans, maybe we'll just
247.
Yes.
Could you permit me to plead for something?
Go on.
There is one guy here, Akachi Alajekwe. Can you bring this news, Akachi Alajekwe, in the media so we can give people of his type some lecture? Let's just educate people of his capacity, and give them lecture why there is no school in Nigeria. So bring it here so that.
No. If you want to come in, come in. But what is
No.
Nigeria?
He's an inconsequential human being. So I want to,
I'm not
if you
bringing.
can
I'm
bring
not
it here so that
bringing.
when we are telling people concerning sit at home, what it stands for. Okay, Akachi Alajekwe, I want you to let you know what you don't know. Number one, you don't have electricity in Nigeria. Number two, there is no history in Nigerian school curriculum. Number three, you don't have running water. Number four, you don't have good road where you can run on. Number five, the people who eat all that you're supposed to benefit are the same people who put you in the same darkness where you are living in Nigeria today. Akachi Alajekwe, the only problem you have is to open up your memory. Think, ask your father, your mother, your grandfather, your grandmother, your great-grandfather or your great-grandmother, if Nigeria has been good for them. If they tell you that Nigeria has once been good for them, then you will know that what we are doing is wrong. And the Akachi Alajekwe, let me try to give you some little education in your brain, because of people of your type, that's why we are suffering. Here we are, you can see electricity. Look upon the Simon, but you will see how large he is living. People come into this world to make history, to bring freedom to people of your type. That is why you have to obey sit at home. Education in Nigeria is undiluted education. Have education where you can enter hospital. I am quoting you everything you wrote here. Inside the hospital in Nigeria, I don't have hospital equipment. That's why people is dying inside Nigeria. Akachi Alajekwe, what do you know that when Biafra come, your father, your mother, your relatives will not pay for hospital bill in Nigeria, in Biafran land? That is what we are fighting for. Akachi Alajekwe, when Biafra comes, you will go back to school free of charge. Your children, your grandchildren, your generation will have free education in Biafran land. And they will have what they call free health care in Biafran land. Akachi Alajekwe, if you are looking for visa, you are coming to a country that have installed what they call sit at home, civil disobedience. As I am addressing Akachi Alajekwe, listen, Akachi Alajekwe and your type, that in America, America fought war with Britain before they are free, before you can hear that America is the leader of the whole world today. Akachi Alajekwe, in Britain, Britain came to your own father's land and take everything that belongs to you, everything you need to survive as a human being. They turn you along to fight against your own brothers so that they can take advantage of your own power to penetrate and hand Fulanis over you. Akachi Alajekwe, only sit at home will give you the kind of freedom you are seeking inside church from your pastors, from your native doctors, and all these Yahoo native doctors you see everywhere. Akachi Alajekwe, only Biafra will treat this thing. That is why you have to stay at home. 1 week sit at home, because even the Bible, go and read the book of Ruth. Akachi Alajekwe, the book of Ruth, the people of Assyria from Babylon locked the water of Israel. And the Ruth, a widow, went out and met the Holopans and they cut the head of the Holopans. That is the reason Israelites begin to drink water and gain life. That is why you can go to church today and read the history of Ruth. Akachi Alajekwe, we are fighting for Biafra, for people of your type. Thank you, lovers of freedom 247, for giving me this opportunity.
Anyways, we are going home. Whether they like it whether they don't like am. I beg, as we close and do our final submission before we go, because we are here now for more than 2 hours. Anybody making final submission, try touch this 1 week sit at home that will commence from 3rd of next month to 10th. I beg, make I start from down. Battle cry, you have the mic.
Thank you very much for giving me this corridor of speech. I thank every one of us.
Okay, wait, no verse, wait. I see somebody inside here. Anselm. Anselm. Can you hear me? We are rounding up. If you want to speak, open up, because if you don't speak now, I'm removing you from here. Anselm, can you hear me? Okay, go on, Mazi.
Right. Good evening, everybody. As I was saying, I want to thank every one of us who made a very emergency appearance here to conclude the current affair that has happened today of our legal battle on this matter concerning our leader Nnamdi Kanu. And that is how it should be. Now we have entered another phase, and we are using a different gear to steer up the situation so that people will know that we mean what we're doing. As we move on to this phase now, believe me, the hindrance will be little. Will be like, we're stepping down the slope. But I want to tell our people that it is not over till it is over. The more the zoo government is using now has cleared away from our way. So everything we are doing now, we will know where it's coming from. Let's remember from the day our leader was kidnapped and renditioned to the zoo, our leader was brought to court. This treacherous erudite Ejiofor was not there. He was absent. So let's not be surprised that the last appeal court that he went, he didn't go with his file. That is a common, that one is a child play. But the biggest offense that happened is that the first time his client appeared to the court, he wasn't there. All these things are calculative arrangement that he did. You see, in a law, they call it professional foul. That's what they call it, legal professional foul. So he played it and think that he will get away with it, but it has caught up him now. So let us focus now and move on and listen to our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa, and work with the legal team, the special legal team, and lawyer Ejiofor. That is the only person we can work with now. And the family of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. They have now come to believe. All glory be to Chukwu Okike Abiama, who has opened the eyes of these people. Because if everything did not happen this way, they will still be doubting. The same person who did not believe in Nigeria, judiciary, went to sue Prime Minister to the Nigeria court, sue Chiamaka Ajere, sue many other people. He don't believe in that judiciary, but he went to sue people there just to tell you that this man is playing a professional legal foul. That's what he's playing. So now, as it is now, let's move on. The stone has been rolled away because, as we are used to read it in the scripture, it said, "He that diggeth a pit shall fall inside it, and whosoever that roll a stone, the stone shall roll upon." So the stone has rolled out now, and now pursuing the pursuer. Thank you very much.
Ndewo. And we have Mazi Sonny. You did there? Okay. I guess he's far away. Maybe he's still getting advice from the madman. Okay. Adade Olama.
Biko ụmụnne m, ị nwere ike inyetụ m just more time ka m wee nwee ike ịgwa this my brother Akachi okwu.
Okay, go on.
Na-ajụ maka sit at home. Akachi my brother, wụ na ị na-anya Awadi Damazi Nnamdi Kanu on eme 2 years and a night. Akachi biko na ndị ọzọ na-ajụkwa ụdị ajụjụ a check godunu megodunu onwe unu ka ọ wụrụ Awadi Damazi Nnamdi Kanu ọ wụrụ n'ọnwụ nwa nọ na condition ọnụ agbakọta ụnụ azụ onye adịnụ mma and the manama na Awadi Damazi Nnamdi Kanu no ebe ọ nọ today ahụ because of nyanwa not because of mụ na gị na because ọ dị mma mụ na gị na because ịfụnanya o nwere ebe m na ha na-abụ ka anyị nwee better life ụmụnne enwe better life onye ka o ji wee deny ya family ya deny ya happiness deny ya enjoyment go nwa na onwe go na outside na-enweta today o deny everything because of mụ na gị na maka ya ka o jiri were nọrọ maka mụ na gị na-abụ ka o ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ today aka chọọ niile anya o nwere nwata nwoke pụtara nọ si na ya dị 24 years ka ọ nọ inside the prison family ya ma ada ebe ọ nọ ọ mazide ha maka onye nwere mmadụ nọ 24 years nya wụ brain ya ezuzu ya ezu ọ kejizi nwayọọ matata obodo o si wee bịa mana ọ madịghị ezi ya anadata obodo ahụ 24 years Akachi this man nọrọ 24 years ọ wụrụ na family ye na asọ family ya nọ 1 year sit at home me ya nwụ na this boy ya nọ na 24 years ịma na ha ya eme Akachi m nwa na onwe m nsị mana adị m ewishi ụnụ anyị niile na-achị maka nwaanyị eji enwe sit at home m nwa na onwe m believe that na ọnwụ na o nwere nwanne nke ụnụ nọ inside ndị polisi jide kpụrụ ya kpọchie asị ụnụ n'ọnụ 2 years apụ ha apụ ma ahụrụ na-elere iziri ihe ama ndatụrụ ụnụ ya anụ ya ọ maka na ụhụ onye nke ụnụ because ndị na-ajụ ajụ sit at home a gosi ndata na ha afọ dị afụfụ Awadi Damazi Nnamdi Kanu na-ata maka anyị nwa gosi ndata na ọ gbasadana na ọnwụ na Awadi Damazi Nnamdi Kanu nwụọ n'ime ebe ahụ ọ nọ just common sit at home ka ị gosi your pen ka ị gosi ka ị manifest the only manifestation ihe manifest for a man sacrificed everything onwe for you deny you onwe happiness mama ya papa ya nwụrụ because of mụ na gị na ọfụ ozu papi ọfụ ozu mama ya check godo na ọnwụ n'ọgụ nwa because of mụ na gị nne na nna ya nwa a king for that matter ọfụ nne ya because of mụ na gị na or complain still all the happy move on now fight kwa o nwere onye oya awa ụrụ me abandon maka no nke ahụ the highest thing nwere ike ime mmadụ nne na nna gị nwụrụ at the same time enye ha the same day because of Ifeanyi nwere ebe Biafra na efro nne gị efro na gị enye ya upon that after ka ọ sacrifice everything ọ ama were kwa tinyekwa n'aka ele ya and ndị na-enyekwa ndị mụ na gị na-abụ hope na ha na-achọrọ anyị Biafra ha lee na ego since 2 years and ọ nọ n'aka ndị DSS and then I'm every day apụtasị na ahụ adịghị ya every day apụtasị na ahụ adịghị ya na-ekwe ya ka ọ fụ dọkịta ya kedu ụdị ife ihe eme kedizi ife ihe emelie kedu ka obi na-adọgo na ịnụ na Awadi Damazi Nnamdi Kanu na ahụ adịghị ya ekwe ya ka ọ fụ dọkịta ya o kwenye ka take treatment o kwesịrị itake
biko mee ka ọ mara na this man bụ a prince mee ka ọ mara na
this man onye a na-ekwu okwu ewe prince onye a na-ekwu okwu ewe prince kedu prince ọ nọchie onye awachọ nna ya afọ today na onye nwa onye ya awa eze obodo fa kedu onye nwere ike sacrifice this kind of thing kedu prince nwere ike sacrifice ya ịnụ ụlọ eze obodo fa na-eri ezigbo nri na-aṅụ ezigbo mmanya nọrọ n'elu mana o deny onwe all this joy o deny onwe all this joy and if this man no lose just come on sit at home with your problem mezo ọhụrụkwa gị ọhụrụ na ọmụnwa no this man no Biafra back because if he na-achị igba kịta ka ịgbakọta ya azụ ka I forget about him ka I happy n'ime ebe ahụ ọ na-anwụ ya nwụọ na nsogbu adịrọ ihe nwekwago ya puje mee biznes gị ego ole ka ị na-elete since ị na-eme biznes enwe sit at home ego ole ka ị nweta mgbe e nwere lockdown how many months ka Biafra how many months ka nọrọ lockdown na Biafra land how many months azụ ha afịa apụ ha apụ ọma bụkwa ndị egbu n'ime ụmụnne m na gana ndị ebutere ebute ka enye ndị na nọ sit at home onye ka enyere ụmụ Igbo who complain? Nobody complain. Just na emunye nwụrụ onye tara afụfụ maka gị nwa onye nwere ndụ ya nye maka gị nwa onye dị n'anyị onwe happiness niile maka gị nwa just gụ nwee nọ ịta onwe gị afụfụ manifest ya gwa ụwa na obi adị ọmụmụ ife na-eme na be anyị na obi adị ọmụmụ afụfụ ụmụ Igbo na-ata ije na prison today ihe afụ ụmụazị ụmụnne gị akpọchiri na-eme nteme nke because of IPOB because of ọ na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe ihe niile ahụ sacrifice ụmụnne gị nọ na-eme the only thing I nwere ike inye for ụmụazị ahụ for our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu we sit at home only manifestation we can come out and manifest ịpụta pụta gbagbuo gị na ụmụ nwaanyị pụtara mgbe ha pụtara ụmụ nwaanyị o nwere ụmụ nwaanyị ndị nne m na gị na pụtara manifest ifuru ka esi wee kpọkọrọ ha ọkwọ nna ha wụ ndị nne and o nwere ndị kpọ ụmụaka n'ime ha akpọkọrọ ha ncha niile ifuru ụdị ụtarị a pịara ha daide kpọkọrọ ha kpọkọ ha na moto kpọkwara ndị akparị kpọkọ ha na moto buru pụọ ọkwa ndị pụta ka ha gosi adia anga ebe ka ụmụ nwaanyị ndị ahụ eburu ebu wepụ nọ na ịnụkwara maka ha eke ka eke ihe esi gosizi iwe gị ị nweghị ike ịpụta manifest onye ọsọkwa aga wụrụ ọsọkwa hụrụ ụmụaka ọsọkwa hụrụ na agadi ọsọkwa hụrụ nwe onye nwere freedom that place dori sit at home nọrọ na be gị gosi iwe gị ị nọrọ ebe ana m ọ na-ewe m iwe na nkafu nwa ikorobịa zuru ezu onne nwaanyị agbọghọbịa zuru ezu pụta onye ekwu okwu sit at home nwaanyị aka ji eme sit at home ọ na-enwe m ezigbote iwe and ndị na-ekwu ụdị ife ahụ ndị nwere obi ebere ndị enwe nso human sympathy ndị mmadụ nso onwefa ndị na-ekwu ụdị okwu a adị very sorry Biafra ụmụ Chineke ekene m ụnụ ihe niile mgbakọtara nọrọ gee anyị ntị asụ Chukwu keke Chineke gọziere m ụnụ and ka na-ekenekwa ndị ka ya egekwa n'ikpeazụ Chukwu gọziere m ụnụ ụmụ Chineke biko sit at home onwere ụzọ ọzọ ya esi wee gosi ụwa na iweda anyị n'obi onwere ụzọ ọzọ ya esi wee gosi ụwa na ife a na-eme anyị adịrọ mma slave ndị a na-eme anyị na mbara be nna anyị adịrọ mma onwere ọnụ ọzọ ya esi wee manifestie anyị nwere ọnụ na-ekwuru anyị na Igbo enwere onye na-ekwuru fanụ ndị niile na-achị anyị achị na-egbu anyị egbu ha na-ele anyị ele onwere ifefe eji ha ya eme akwa anyị na-ebe a na-emetụ ha n'obi the only way anyị nwere ike isi wee manifest ife dịba mkpa wee ego ha ji unu nwakwa emek imekwecha na afụfụ ha tata the money ha na-anapụtakwa ya ụnụ nwa ndị na-enwetakwa the money ha na-ebela akwa ha na-agba mbọ ka ọ wụdat na akwụsị sit at home ka ha na-again that money ha ka egizi ka anyị esi wee gosizi our anger ahụhụ n'ụzọ a so ana m ayị unu biko ụmụ Chineke onwere ọtanyị na anyị nyere for nwere onwe adịrị enough onwere ọtanyị na anyị nyere awa dịda Maazị Nnamdi Kanu karịrị nke o nyere anyị onwere ọtanyị anyị wepụtara nye ụmụazị mgbe anyị akpọchisiri na nkịtị na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe karịrị the sacrifice ụmụazị a nyere anyị onwere ọtanyị anyị wepụtara na ụmụazị nwụrụ because of nwere onwe karịrị ndị ndụ m na gị na-abụ nọ na-ekwu ume today so sit at home is nothing ozuhu nwaanyị anyị eji ihe emegbu ife dị na ya nwaanyị eji nje wepụta nwa onwe anyị na ya nwaanyị eji nje asị yes let us do it let us sacrifice everything we have to bring our leader out to bring ụmụazị be anyị akpọchisiri na nkịtị na-abụ out 24 years ka nwa mmadụ nọ n'ime nga 24 years nne ya amaghị ebe ọ nọ nna ya amaghị onwe onye be ha ma ebe ọ nọ ha che na ọnwụọ na sef Chineke wee mee amara o wee pụta ihe unu jiri ntụ ụnụ ya siri ka nọrọ ebe ekwu okwu sit at home ọnwụ na owuteghị gị even ọnwụ ekwesịrị that ọnwụ that na our dragon na-ekwu okwu 5 days unu kwesịrị isusu mee eri 1 month na ozuho nna mụkwa ife ụdat na mmadụ nọ n'akụkụ nwa ya everyday mụkwa ife nwata nwoke nọ n'akụkụ ụmụ ya na-abịa aka n'isi everyday these people na-ekwu okwu a nwere ụmụaka chianyesi ji napụ uche ụmụaka gị ị na-afụ ụmụaka gị ọ na-eto ị na-aga idefa mana ụmụaka nwadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nna ha nọ to guide them. Do you see for these children i welegodo onwe gị na ọnụ ọgụ nwa ụmụaka welegodo onwe gị ị na-eto without your father ya fada enwere anything o mee nke akpọchie nya because of Ifeanyi nwere ibe ụmụnne ya nọ. Unu ya akwụsị Biafra ekene m unu biko Chineke gọziela m unu niile. Thank you. Bye bye.
247, please. Can you give me some more time, please?
Okay, take your time, but don't take too much time, I beg, because we have to go, really. I beg.
No, it's because true survival. True survival. Please. This are catchy. This are catchy. You know, when we are talking to one, we are talking to many. You know?
I beg, if you ask me, I say leave that boy alone.
Not the boy, not the boy. A lot of people have this perspective, and what we are serving.
Listen, let me tell you one thing, Paul. People like Akachi and his like, they are purposely coming to your platform to distract you, to stop what you are doing, and they talk about them. So the earlier you get it, the better. So today, I just don't want to delete them. What I do is when they come, I block them because they're always distraction. So go on, do what you want to do. Continue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me. He says, I have said my own, bro. This sit at home affected my sister that was in labor. She nearly gave birth. She nearly gave birth in the road because they blocked the road. No car was going. True survival. Can you advise this guy? The kind of life Mazen Nnamdi is living in England, healthy, living comfortably, and the reason even Jesus Christ came because of people of this type. Help these people for their own memory and their own mentality, for them to know what is await of them if Biafra does not come. They all will go to IDP camp, or Biafra will come, that they will enjoy that thing they call everlasting life. So help this guy for their own memory. That's why I appealed. Thank you, 247, for giving me the space.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. You see, just like my brother 247 said, every one of us here know where we are coming from. We know where we are going, and we know the distance we have gone already. You are just doing them a favor by talking to them, because we have gone a very, very long distance already. It is so, just like we used to say, some of them, while we are in Biafra, some people will still be busy writing application to Nigeria. It will happen.
Sorry, Shooks. You see, let me tell you something, Paul.
Yeah, brother.
All the things you see that man is writing are lies. He just wants to distract you. If he is saying the truth, the link is there. Why didn't he come inside here and explain himself? If you wait here and say you are doing sit at home, let everybody that don't want sit at home come and explain. He will not come. So why do you want to waste your time on him? But you know, Chooks, I beg no verse I interrupt you.
Thank you, my brother. You see that those kind of a person, if I want to address such kind of a person, you will ask him, since he was born, I don't know his age, has he been able to take out time and watch the video of Biafra Civil War? Ask him if he has been able to watch it. If he has not been able to watch it, there's no point talking to him. He should go and watch the video. After watching the video, then he should come and complain about his sister that was about to give birth. Even if it is a fake story or a real story. This issue of self-centeredness, making his own self much more important than Biafra, that is madness. We are talking about our collective interest. You are trying to narrow it down to your own personal interest. And we will come here and say, Biafra is bigger than everybody. If really you want your freedom, you don't have to be talking about those issues. If it is, look at Mazen Nnamdi we're talking about. Do you think that Mazen Nnamdi, if Mazen Nnamdi didn't know what he was doing, do you think that Mazen Nnamdi will sacrifice his parents and allow them to go? Do you think that Mazen Nnamdi cannot defend his parents to make sure that they stay along with him? But it is because of this same Biafra somebody have lost a father and a mother. Because of this same Biafra, some people have lost some women are widow. You are talking about somebody who wants to go and give birth, but some people have become widow. Some people have become orphan. You don't consider that. That is one thing we see in this zoological republic. Why some people who are still talking about, who have that mentality, addressing them sometimes is so difficult. The only thing is just to give them a simple assignment. If it's a Biafra, give that person a simple assignment. Go and watch the Biafran Civil War. After watching and you see how people managed to survive on that time, what people went through, then you will now come and tell me that pursuing the freedom of the people to make sure that that thing doesn't reoccur again, that is only a single soul that has a problem, not even a death, that will make you to begin to run away from your responsibility. Biafra, we are talking about freedom. It is not given, it is taken. It's not given. It doesn't come cheap. Our Supreme Nnamdi in his message never preached to us and told us that it's going to be easy. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile never told us that it's going to be easy. You and I know that freedom is not being dashed out. You have to fight for it. Every country in the planet Earth that you have been hearing about them getting their freedom, what you will hear is that some people fought for their freedom. You don't hear that some people were dashed freedom or some people begged for freedom. You hear that people fought for freedom. And in fight, when you are fighting for something, so many things happen. Every one of us should even be thanking our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. He has a human heart. And he has been taking his time to make sure that the collateral damage in this very restoration of Biafra is reduced to the minimum. He is taking time to make sure that the collateral damage is, and it has been reduced to the minimum. And that person that is speaking, if that person has the blood of Biafra flowing in his vein, seeing every people that were lost in Biafra, more than 5 million people that have been lost, and people are still going down on daily basis. And for us to put an end to the massive massacre of Biafran people, then you want us to stop pursuing that freedom because of something that your family encountered, which we don't know whether if it is true or not. The person is just telling you that he or she is not willing to make any sacrifice for our freedom. He's not in line with us. Because when we are talking about our collective interest, whatever it will take, look at our student Mazen Nnamdi. Mazen Nnamdi made it clear that it is either Biafra or death. It's either he gets Biafra or he dies in the course of fighting for Biafra. Our Prime Minister made his own comment, and he said that if it will take him to turn to a monster to get a Biafra, he will do it. He said that if it will take him to go and shake the devil to get Biafra, he will get it. That is the spirit. But you, not that your sister died. It is not even that maybe your sister had a miscarriage or whatever. And this is something that if you plan yourself very well, many people have had their children at home. Many people deliver their own children at home. During the Civil War, when the war broke out, you wouldn't even talk about going to the hospital. Everybody will become a doctor. Everybody becomes a midwife. Apart from that, there has been a situation, even in that same zoo, where people go to the hospital and they still lose the child. Some people, even after going to the hospital, they will not get that treatment. And you see people fighting for you to have a situation whereby when you have such situation, you will just pick your phone and you call 911, and they will come and pick you and pick the person to the hospital. We are trying to restore law and order, have a sane country where things will be functioning. All you can do is to use a blackmail or lie or something you think is just personal to you to distract the collective interest of every Biafran. That is arrant nonsense and madness. Such people don't deserve our attention. Myself personally, when I'm making broadcasts, I don't even look at the comment section. I don't look at them. I only read comments after my broadcast. I'll go to comments and remove those I will remove. Respond to those I will respond to. Because some of them are people who do not have answers to even the question they're asking you. Call them in, face them one-on-one. They don't have anything to offer. So why must I be wasting my time and begin to address such idiots? My brothers, all Biafrans that are watching, the battle has just started. I will only tell you, the battle has just started. In as much as we are celebrating our victory, this is just part of it. This is just the beginning. Don't think that it's over. Just like my brother said, it is not yet over until it is over. Everybody should tighten your belt. And when you're hearing about civil disobedience, we're talking about that person that is crying about sit at home. We have not started the civil disobedience too. That one is just the part one. We are just in the part one, and you are crying about sit at home. Part one. Only Monday, only one day, you are crying. The civil disobedience have not even started. When they start, then you will go and meet Chukwu Okike and complain over that. I pray that Chukwu Okike will give all of us the strength to continue to march until we get into Biafra in 2023. That is my faith, and it will come to pass. Thank you, my fellow comrades.
There were, Paul, you don't do your submission.
Paul, don't do in submission. No, remember, vam.
Okay, Baba, carry the mic.
Baba, you never hear me do submission, though. Baba, carry on.
I beg, make we no go too far because person don't tire. Make we fit.
As my video no dey show, I just want salute to Nana. Try well. I'm just entering.
But your voice is the show, no worry.
Yeah, I just enter house now, and I want to tell Biafrans that this, we are not celebrating victory yet. We are just celebrating validation. Validation in the sense that your eye is now clear. You cannot see that our shoe they shine and our road clear. Anybody will be the doubt before, say not be, enter this autopilot, say na one chance. You don't see am now, say not be one chance. Say na real, train that is taking you to Biafra. You don't need to doubt it anymore. All you need to do is make sure you are doing what our Prime Minister instructs us to do, because there cannot be two captains in one boat. I heard when Paul Longbiko was repeating what one of the sewage rats was saying, that the day he got angry with Ma Simon was when Ma Simon said that, told Mazin Nnamdi, I am 50, they're looking for 100, I am 50, look for another 50. Then that was enough for one idiot to be angry. Okay, if you are angry that one person is 50, why are you not enlisting yourself as even one of them? You have not even enlisted yourself as one of them. Then somebody said he's 50, and now you have seen it that he's even more than that 50, because what all of you at Kote Kwanu could not do, he has been able to do it. So for that reason, we need to buckle up and be steadfast, because it is not Uhuru yet until Biafra is actualized. Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans. We'll move.
Ndewo. Battle Cry, you don't do your submission, Abi. Answer me
now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Yes, I've made a small submission before, but there's no need to make more because everybody have said it all. So I just want to thank everybody for their contribution. Thank you from here. Good evening.
Paul, you say you never do submission.
No, Biafrans, we thank you so much. Maybe we'll come back again on our individual programs to explain more of the things that happens. We love you all. We all are fighting to make sure that we all are free, that our people back home will have light, electricity, we have good road, we have good atmosphere where they can dwell on. And Europe are robbing your own land to develop their own. That's why we will bring Biafra from diaspora, and through internet we will deliver the message for you to get some sense. They remove history out of Nigerian school curriculum for you not to know your rights. So we will take advantage of internet and tell you the secret of Europe, America, England, and Canada, Australia, and all developed world in this planet. for you to know that things that come from your own father's land is what they are using to develop themselves. And the true sit at home, you can be able to achieve all you have been praying inside church with your Olympic pastors. Thank you.
There will. I hope, is there anybody that have not done his submission? Okay, so my people, this sit at home na must. At least, if you say sit at home no good, we are open. As we dey do program, people are coming in. Make you try come in. Tell us say sit at home no good. Na sit at up or sit at road na e good. You go explain to us. Then we go understand am. But no dey condemn wetin we dey do when you no get alternative. Before you condemn wetin we dey do, try bring solution, because what we are doing is the solution we knew and we know, and we go dey know the go. So if you are condemning our ideas, try and come up with something, come up with your own idea. Sit at home is still next month from 3rd to 10th of July. You still have enough time to come into this program any day. Whether we are discussing different topic, come in, especially this my platform. Come, I go welcome you. Tell us, say, I get an idea where better pass sit at home. Or rather, come in, tell us, say, I no wan make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out to make it die for there. We go know how to look at you and know how to understand what you are saying. We go understand your plight. Abeg. So all of them, we know they look on our face. So my people, I go like to say bye for now before we come back again. So from me to you is goodbye.
And Nnamdi Kanu
Bye-bye.
was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB, and Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria.